know.
Всем привет, добро пожаловать на канал Money24. Я сейчас SEO биржи Tidex Эриком Ма. И это первое интервью, которое я буду пытаться проводить на английском. Честно скажу, мой английский не идеальный, будет, наверное, сложно, но в любом случае мы попытаемся. Hi again, Eric. How are you?
Anton, how are you? Thank you.
How is the crypto conference?
The summit was awesome. So much better than I expected. It's my first time to Istanbul, and it was so cool to see how excited everyone is here in Turkey. A lot of people came over from Iran, and how excited they're about crypto. So that's awesome.
Cool. So can you explain us what is Tidex?
Sure. So Tidex Global is a centralized exchange, and we have all spot trading. We have this camera, and then we also have we have an NFT that actually helps you mine crypto. So right now we're in the pre-sale phase of that, and we have a lot of other products, a lot of the basic products that every centralized exchange carries, but we're gonna plan to do a lot more with it. Yeah.
So I want to ask you about your experience before. Like you worked at CoinMarketCap.
Yes.
It's very large, big project. So how you joined this? How did
I join?
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with luck. It was through my own network that I met somebody at CoinMarketCap that eventually I was brought on at an early phase. And so joining CoinMarketCap was awesome. It was, the cryptocurrency price authority for the front page of cryptocurrency. Yeah, so it really got me involved with kind of different levels, from projects to exchanges to higher, institutions. So it really was a great place to start, and it was a great company. Yeah.
So this experience now helps you in Tidex?
Absolutely, absolutely. It helped me understand how the exchanges work and how it fits in the whole ecosystem. Definitely helped. Yeah.
And why you decided to, in general, quit CoinMarketCap and start your own project?
CoinMarketCap, it was acquired by Binance, and there were so many other opportunities since after that happened that I decided to part ways and go on and do other things. Yeah.
And about Tidex, so what we should expect, like close time, what you want to do
on our roadmap.
Yeah, and what's the global strategy of the project?
So we got a lot planned for Tidex. Right now we're just launching our NFT t-shirts, which allows you to mine cryptocurrencies, TDX tokens, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a slew of other tokens, Waves tokens. So you can mine that just by simply playing a game. So we have that planned. We also have a credit card coming out, and we plan to have our own blockchain ecosystem as well as an NFT marketplace.
So what do you think about, in general, about the earn to, about the go to earn, как это будет одеть?
Where to earn?
Yeah, what do you say?
Yeah.
Go to earn, go to earn.
Yeah, well, where to earn is a marketing concept where all you have to do is wear a T-shirt, and we will have an app called Titusverse where you can use it on the T-shirt, and that'll allow you to basically capture and mine tokens right on your phone. And so where to earn really is about the ownership of NFTs that have functionalities rather than just a collectible. It's not only a collectible, but the functionality of it allows people to mine cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm. So can we compare with most big project like Step App?
Yeah.
So what is better, or what's big difference?
Well, I think Step App was one of the first projects that came out that was more of a exercise or to earn kind of a thing. So ours also, you can travel your community and collect tokens that way. So it's kind of the next generation of a Step App, and now it will involve a lot more than just what Step App is offering.
So what do you think? How far this way go? I mean, we now go to earn, eat to earn. What else will be
to earn? Everything to earn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly a trend right now. I don't think it'll continue forever. And the NFT, the where to earn, is not the core of our business. The exchange itself is, but we want to make sure that we involve every aspect of crypto so that our users can experience it all. Yeah.
Самое главное наше преимущество – это комьюнити. Кто еще не подписан на нашу группу в Telegram, я вкратце объясню, почему это стоит сделать. Во-первых, мы ежедневно делимся свежими новостями из мира крипты, проводим эксклюзивные эфиры с топами в своей нише, подсказываем возможности, которые открываются на рынке крипты, и каждый день стараемся давать аналитику по рынку и просто делимся своим опытом. Телеграм-канал «Криптористократы», ссылка в описании, дисклеймер только для тех, кто не хочет упускать возможности. Планирует ли биржа запустить ланчпады в ближайшее время?
Oh yes, we have our own launchpad. I forgot to mention. So we do have a launchpad. Our launchpad will, like a lot of ours, we will be able to do IEOs at Tidex, and we have a huge supporting marketing team. As you can see, we have a beautiful booth, so we can do even more for projects that want to launch on Tidex, and we'll make sure that they're successful there.
How do you like, by the way, the stand and the people who come here?
I love it. We had so many people. I think our booth itself attracted a lot of people. It's bigger than a lot of the other booths, so people were very welcomed and invited into our booth.
And what do you think, like activities like this on conference is like is very good, like result is big or no, or just for image?
Right. I think your question is what kind of people came over to the booth?
Активность, вот стенд на конференции, это чисто для имиджа или действительно можно найти каких-то партнеров, инвесторов?
Well, I mean, having a booth for sure is brand awareness. People know about Tidex. They know this exchange exists. They know that we put our heart and soul into the design of something like this. But I think more importantly, people who come up, they learn about what it is that we do. And so coming to conferences is a slew of different goals that we want to achieve. I was able, as a diamond sponsor of this event, I had a speaking slot, to talk about Web3 and all the things to help education. But I think the networking is important. We meet a lot of great people in the industry. And, even though we're often online on Zoom and doing all that with the COVID pandemic, there's nothing like meeting somebody face to face.
Yeah, people were like...
Yeah, I mean, doing this interview, imagine if we did it on Zoom, the whole feeling and the chemistry is going to be different.
Yeah, after 2 years, people very miss real conference.
Offline events are so fun right now, yeah.
Есть статистика, что, в общем-то, что 300 бирж основных, они там закрылись в течение 3 года. И сейчас, когда вот времена таких гигантов, как там Binance и так далее, как Tidex планирует вот выживать в таких сложных конкурентных условиях?
That's a good question. And, I want to let everyone know Tidex is not a new exchange. We've been around since 2016. So we're actually older than Binance. Many of you probably haven't heard of it, but it was created by the founder of Waves. And so, a lot of energy was put into creating Waves and Tidex, but a lot of the energy was spent on making sure that Waves was a top 50 project, which they have achieved. And now it's time to rebrand and also put the energy into Tidex so we could be a tier 1. Now, how to survive, we have so many exchanges that have closed. I think it's proof that we're still here. That is proof alone that Tidex has got the right tools to make it work. But I think more importantly, as an exchange, we have to offer what the users want, and then we also have to make sure that we stay up with the trends, just like we're doing now, being so progressive and getting into the NFT and mining aspects of it. So constantly innovating and creating new products instead of just staying and doing spot trading. And that's it,
Okay, and what do you think, a lot of work now and will be more, what do you think in 1 hour, how much the token will be cost?
TDX is gonna do great. I don't typically talk too much about price and price speculation, but I believe in this project so much and all the stuff that we have planned. TDX is gonna become an entire ecosystem. When you have real use cases, that's when a token really will take off because people are actually using it. You look at what CZ did with Binance and creating BNB. If it was only for discounts on trading fees, it was never going to go anywhere. But he created an entire ecosystem and a decentralized exchange around BNB, and we will certainly use strong aspects of that model and then create our own as well. So it's
I also was on the private sale, like buy the token of
Yes.
Tidex on the on the start.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but and I imagine the people who buy BNB when Binance only start, how much it costs? I don't know. Maybe.
Cents. It was like, yeah.
So
pennies.
it's crazy. I imagine when the token was 500, yeah, even more.
Yep.
So I I accept something with Tidex.
Yeah, I mean, it took a while for BNB to also get to where it is now. It took a lot of hard work, so it didn't happen overnight. So people who have TDX tokens that are waiting for that to happen, you just be patient and it will happen. Yeah.
And I want to ask also add question about the where to earn. So who makes this idea of where to earn? How it was?
Okay. Well, I mean, we got the idea a lot, from current trends. So we look at what is happening. We keep up with the news and the market and all the different things that are going on. And then with our marketing team and our management team, we come in and we develop something like this from brainstorming. And so it is something we implemented. I think our Tidex verse is quite unique. That is not something that everybody has. And to make something that's fun and that has a usability and then also that can bring in passive income is a game changer. Yeah.
So marketing is I guess most of important on the cryptocurrency exchange. It's very important. But what do you think? What is more important? Real technologies team or marketing, or is
definitely not marketing. I'm big on marketing, but to have a project or a product that doesn't really do much, not have a product and just only do marketing, that can't sustain. After a while, people will notice that. The key is to build a product and an exchange that is actually doing things that people want to use and buy. And so we're doing that. So marketing is just something that will help us and help users know more about us. That's all. It's just a tool.
What do you think about Binance? Most largest cryptocurrency exchange. What's the future? They still growing, or maybe it's a time for someone new?
Oh, well, I mean, there's plenty of market share to go around. Binance may or may not be first place forever. There's plenty of market share. Crypto industry, I had spoken today, the entire international crypto industry is only $1 billion right now. I'm sorry, $1 trillion right now. And then you look at the global stock market, it sits around 94 trillion right now. I keep saying billion, it's way bigger than that. So 1 trillion versus 94 trillion. You could see how much room there is for crypto. To have crypto hit 2 trillion right now, that means every token right now on the market is going to double in price. We're going to go way beyond that. So there's plenty of market share. I'm not worried about what Binance is doing and if we can take market share from them. There's plenty to go around. We're gonna create our own community, our own users, and we're gonna bring in new people that have never traded crypto into Tidex. That is our plan.
So Tidex is new Binance 2.
Binance 2.0. No, I didn't say that. He coined that.
So conference is not so big, yeah? I accept more, or it's okay?
Yeah. Which conference you talking about?
I mean this. I accept more people.
Yeah, this is a pretty big conference.
So, and the next question, what do you think about decentralized cryptocurrency exchange?
Decentralized one.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? And maybe you plan to do something in this market?
Yeah. Well, I think the future of exchanges has to involve a situation where custody is not in the hands of an exchange. It needs to be in the hands of the people. Mm-hmm. That's one of the issues why centralized exchanges have limited users in terms of people who don't trust their money in other people's hands. And this is also part of the reason why DeFi took off in middle of 2020. because the DeFi movement showed that users want custody over their own money. Therefore, exchanges, centralized exchanges should get into the decentralized exchange industry as well, because they can have their own decentralized, and we plan to do this. We will look into how to create this kind of an ecosystem where a centralized exchange has in parallel their own decentralized exchange, and their token, like our token, TDX, could be used in both. And it actually opens up the ecosystem. And that's exactly what CZ at Binance did, with the creation of Binance and then Binance Smart Chain. He's created, and that really, really helped the entire, the price action of BNB, as well as the entire ecosystem of BNB, with the Pancake Swap and all the other projects being built on BSC.
I asked you about the CZ before when we walk. So you have a lot of communication with CZ?
Yeah, I mean, when I was at CoinMarketCap, like we saw him around and stuff. Yeah.
So what's the secret of this guy? How he can make the Binance is
well, I think as CEO, he's a little bit different in the sense that he's so connected with the community, and he's very transparent in terms of what kind of information. He's kind of a no filter guy. He says what he wants to say, and people trust him, I think, for the most part, and he's got that about him. So I think as CEO, he's quite different, and he stands out in that aspect, and he's very smart, and he's very hardworking. So yeah.
24 hours in the day. Yeah.
Pretty much. We need like 10 CZs in the world, I think.
So what do you think for SEO of like project like this? What's the most important как будет качество? Quantity, yeah.
Quantity.
Yeah, for the SEO, for project like this, what's the most important?
Yeah, I think because I'm very much from a community side, I'm very active on my Twitter. If you want to follow my Twitter, it's at Hello Eric.
Here.
Yeah, Hello Eric Ma, HelloEricMA. You can follow me. You can see that I'm actually on there and answering a lot of questions. CZ does the same thing. And also just chatting and be very approachable to talk to people. Not only talk to the management, but talk to anybody. Talk to newbies who have a lot of questions about cryptocurrencies. That's important.
So you mean open mind and speak
open mind, be approachable, be humble. And I think we're very lucky to be in this space. A lot of people want to get in this space, and trying to educate them is only going to help the industry. It's going to empower other people. That's what the world's about, is empowering others.
And want to ask you, what do you think about the Deeper Network project? What is this? And
Deeper Network, okay, that's surprised you asked me about that. I'm actually, I was the CMO of Deeper Network. I'm still very involved in Deeper Network. I am the chief evangelist. So I kind of do a lot of their PR, and I'm also involved with some of the decision making. And Deeper Network is a Web3 project. It's the leader in a lot of the Web3 aspects. We build infrastructure, and that is definitely a project that people should pay attention to. It has real working hardware, decentralized VPN, cybersecurity. It has use cases that goes beyond just mining, and you can share your bandwidth to mine DPR tokens as well.
His advice is to make attention for this.
Yeah, I think definitely check out DPR if you have internet and you care about your privacy and your security. Purchasing this little device, I brought mine with me to Turkey here because of censorship, and I'm able to access anything. It's a decentralized VPN, but I think staying involved in Deeper Network is important because I want to be on the forefront of Web3 development, and I think Web3 is going to be the biggest revolution.
Web3,
yeah, Web3 and technology in the next 5 to 10 years.
Got it.
Yeah.
And back to Tidex, what we should accept new, like maybe close time of Tidex of project?
Yeah, I mean, we have, I mentioned earlier, we're doing the t-shirt NFTs. We're developing our credit card. What we're trying to do as a whole is to make it as easy as possible for people, new people, to come into crypto. And we want them to use Tidex. We want to be tier 1. And in order to do that, you have to start from the foundation. We already have a very strong foundation because we were created by the founder of Waves. So we've been around since 2016. Now we want to build on top of that. And we want to build a user interface that's easy to use. We want to have good products that people want, trendy products. So if they're interested in NFTs, we have it. We're coming out with the NFT marketplace as well, where people can trade NFTs. And so a lot of stuff in store.
So yeah, a lot of work.
Yes.
Okay, and about NFT, now some people may have opinions that NFT go down. This is like not so like useful case.
Right.
What do you think about future of NFT?
There is definitely a future for NFTs. I think with anything, it's going to have its movements with the market. Right now we're in a bear market, so NFTs obviously were very much affected by that. I think what you see NFTs as today, as collectibles and art and a lot of gimmicky stuff, is not what NFTs are going to be like in the future. What the internet started with Web 1.0 was nothing like how we use internet today. Back in the day, all we used it for was private chatting with your friends. We'd go to some website and look at some information. With Web 3.0, now the direction we're moving, it's totally different than what it was. Same thing with NFTs. It's going to be so much more technical. You're going to be able to integrate so much technology into an NFT that has real functionality. I think that's the key of NFTs.
So we need just time to make
Absolutely need more time. It's definitely not mature. It's a little baby. It's maybe not even a baby yet. It's maybe an egg.
Okay, Eric, thank you for
Anton,
the
pleasure.
advice. Yeah.
Hello, subscribers of Money24. Keep subscribing, watching those videos. Make sure you smash that like button and keep updated and keep educated on crypto.